Simulated racing can be awesome, but it can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was always fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos or danger, until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at iRacing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. See, iRacing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight, and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all will be kept in the pits. Not to mention that with members in over 130 countries already in their vast community, you can find races day and night, so you can always get in the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series, and work your way up to one of 7 world championships, offering over $500,000 in prize money. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out iRacing.com.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, here to the Atlanta Motor Speedway. The location is Hampton, Georgia, here tonight. It is the Bad Mama Jamma 150 here for the Salt Flat Racing Series. It is the SimBox Cup Series. This is round number 3. We've had 2 exciting races so far this season with 2 different winners. Brandon Massey won the season opener at the Daytona International Speedway, and Michael Sturgill was able to go gambling last week at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Which driver will be able to win here tonight in the Bad Mama Jamma 150 at the Atlanta Motor Speedway? This track dates back all the way to 1960. That is July of 1960 when it opened here at a crazy cost back in the 60s of $1.8 million to construct this 1.5-mile speedway. The straightaways here tonight, 5 degrees of banking. The turns, 24 degrees of banking. It will play havoc on a lot of these drivers. Atlanta, hot, slippy Atlanta. It is hot out there. The track is like a cheese grater. The tires will be a big factor here tonight. But what's even bigger is there's only 4 sets of tires down on the pits for 100 laps here. So far, 32 drivers have registered here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway for race number 3. Race fans, we welcome you here to the Turn 3 Racing Network. My name is Roger Muth. I'll be behind the mic here tonight, bringing you all the great shots from high above the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Qualifying is officially in the books here tonight for this race, so let's take you down to your SimBox starting lineup. This is how they will line up here tonight for the Bad Mama Jamma 150. Starting on the front row, it is the driver out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania, driving the SimBox, number 71, the SimBox Motorsports driver of Nate Maurer. Starting to his outside, the SimBox Motorsports number 6 of Roy Fernandez. Starting P number 3 here tonight, driving the number 28 for the Fuel Sim Racing Stables, it is Hunter Reynolds. Starting 4th tonight, the Deeper Darker Dew, number 24 of Jordan Smith. Starting in row number 3, position number 5, the 99, the Engineer, the Deeper Darker Dew teammate, it is Cole Day. Starting on 6th, last week's winner, the number 90 of Michael Sturgill. He'll roll off 6th. 7th will go to Greg O'Berry. 8th to the SimBox Motorsports, SimBox number 77 of Doug Neal. 9th to Tim Combs, and then 10th will be Cody Sleeper, the SimBox driver in the 01. Starting just outside the top 10, it'll be the number 03 of Aaron Davidson. Starting in the 12th position, it'll be the number 22, the Need for Speed Motorsports number 22 of Josh Buckley. Starting 13th, it'll be the Peyton Johnson, number 15. He'll start 13th. 14th, it's the big unit race fans, the No Doubt Racing, number 12 of Randy Johnson. Starting in the 15th position, driving the number 13 out of Ohio for the Deeper Darker Dew crew, the Great Lakes Brewing, number 13 of Jamie Leach. Starting in the 16th position from Spring, Texas, driving the Raven Graphics number 7, is Doyle Lowrance. Starting in the 17th position, driving for the Digital Mafia number 85, Martha White's entry of Zach Howe. Starting 18th here tonight from South Carolina, driving the number 75, the No Doubt Racing Stables, number 75 of Quincy Atkins. Starting 19th and very deep into the field for the young man of the number 21, it is JT Poole. Starting in the 20th position tonight, driving the number 26, it is Darrell Clotter. Starting 21st for the 2 Extreme Motorsports, number 76 of Cliff Mullins. Starting in the 22nd position out of Canada, driving the Beefy Motorsports, number 83 K1 Graphics entry, it is Brandon Feeney. Starting back into the 23rd position here tonight out of the Mullins Sim Sport, it's the number 3 of Shane Mullins. The 38, the Las Vegas native, the Deeper Darker Dew, number 38 of Cody Levitt will start 24th. 25th, the Russ Hancock in the 19. 26th, the Stephen Pugh, the No Doubt Racing, number 56. 27th is going to go to the Keystone Motorsports driver, the number 40 of Josiah Millen. 28th to the draft top entry, Raise Energy, 04 of Danny Valenzuela. Starting in the 29th position, it's Jared Hagedorn. 30th is Donald Bennett. Racing Jason out the gate. He'll start 31st. And, of course, Stephen Herman, our race control here tonight at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Cars are on the track here, race fans. That means when we come back around to the start-finish line, we will drop the green flag. It'll be the 2 SimBox Motorsports driver on the front row. It'll be Maurer, Fernandez, Then it'll be Hunter Reynolds, Jordan Smith, the second row here tonight. 100 laps will be the distance in the Bad Mama Jamma 150 here at Atlanta. 550 horsepower underneath each bonnet of these machines here as we come into the Thomas Estep Foundation restart and green flag zone. The green flag is in the air here tonight for the Bad Mama Jamma 150. Everybody coming up through the gearboxes here tonight. A great start by the driver of Nathan Maurer, the driver out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. He'll jump out of turn number 2 and he will lead them down the back straightaway. Everybody chasing him. Caution flag already out onto the speedway here on lap number 1. Caution flag waving on lap number 1 out of turn number 2. It looks like it is the No Doubt Racing number 56. That is Stephen Pugh. He has gone around. Heavy damage to his Chevrolet ZL1 Camaro. We will look back here. Take a look. 3 wide, Mullins in the middle. I think that's Peyton Johnson down on the bottom. Oh, and Danny Valenzuela also getting some contact. See if we can find another view of that one. Little net code down there going into the corner between the 3 of Mullins, and then you see the net code between Pugh and Valenzuela. Right on board here, our draft top onboard camera, which is Isaiah Millen. See Millen staying down low, trying to get around the spinning number 56 of Pugh. So 1 lap is in the books here tonight, and it will be Nate Maurer leading under the first caution flag of the evening. SimBox Motorsports driver. One thing we didn't get to talk about pre-race here is where our championship drivers line up here tonight. Well, this driver is the points championship leader coming into tonight. That is JT Poole. Brand new to the Salt Flat Reigns, and he is showing that he has a very fast Marlins Motorsports number 21. Has been able to finish on the podium in each one of these races that we've so far had this season. Back at Daytona, he finished second. Back at Las Vegas, he finished second. So the deuces are wild for JT Poole. Tonight, he had to start back into the 19th position. We'll see if the young man will be able to work his way through the field here, or will he get buried back in traffic? Once these tires wear out on these Cup cars, it is very hard to pass, especially here tonight. So we're keeping an eye on JT Poole to see if he can work his way through the field. Lights are still on the pace car here. Just taking a quick peek, it looks like Jimmy Reynolds in the number 17 unfortunately did not take to the grid here tonight. He is being shown in our 33rd position. A couple drivers are down on pit road, though. As you see Stephen Pugh, he's going to catch back up to the field. See some rear end damage still on that number 56. Josiah Millen, though, is down on pit road along with racing Jason Griffith Dobbs. Dobbs, one of those guys that has got my Snapchat all of a sudden and blows me up. He just sent me one right before we went live here tonight, and he has a very special message on the back bumper of this 98 that came out the gate here tonight. And I believe it says, "Thanks, Dad." Griffith Stone on the side of that car also. The driver out of Tennessee. He's going to be buried back here into the 29th position. He did actually start into the 31st spot tonight. Looks like we should be able to go racing next time by as the iRacing pace truck lights do go out here as we work the 5th lap, first caution of the evening. So it'll be Maurer to the inside, Hunter Reynolds to the outside, Roy Fernandez then. Jordan Smith, Cole Day, Michael Sturgill, Greg O'Berry, Tim Combs, Doug Neal, and Aaron Davidson. That will round out the top 10 here when we go back racing. It'll be 5 laps officially completed in the books here when we do get back racing. Race fans, we got to thank you for tuning in here tonight to the Turn 3 Racing Network to watch the SimBox Cup Series tonight for Salt Flat Racing. It is the Bad Mama Jamma 150 here from the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Who do you got winning this one? Will it be the young man of JT Poole, who's been able to finish on the podium? Will it be Nate Maurer? Aaron Davidson? How about Jamie Leach? How about Low Rance back there running 15th? We'll come back into the restart zone here, into our Thomas E. Step Foundation restart zone. Green flag is back into the air here tonight at Atlanta, and we are racing once again. Looks like everybody's able to get away. Through the tri-oval, down into turn number 1 they go. It is still the SimBox driver of Maurer out front. He's got Fernandez, though, the Progression Series champion down there. 2 SimBox machines. Then it is the number 90 of Michael Sturgill on that inside row. Looks like that's Josh Buckley to the outside also in his draft top machine, but it will be Maurer leading the first official green flag lap of the evening. So as Maurer leads them, Hunter Reynolds, though, is hanging right to the outside. Squidward himself trying to squid to the front of the field here out of turn number 2. He has the nose on the number 71. It will be Hunter Reynolds that storms down the back straightaway. He will slam the door shut on Nate Maurer. Reynolds will now take the race lead here on lap number 7, but will he be able to hold it? Here comes Maurer back down to the inside. Reynolds slams the door once again. Hunter Reynolds will lead for the first time tonight here on lap number 7. Nate Maurer going to get shuffled to the outside. Shake and bake done by Jordan Smith. Smith will go down to the bottom groove, and look at Fernandez. He's going to the top shelf now. 3 wide racing down the back straightaway. Josh Buckley in the middle. It was the man Randy Johnson down below, and the 88 of Tim Combs up above. They elected the lift, and they all sorted it out, but it will be Jordan Smith now leading out of turn 4 and across the start-finish line. That was Cole Day I was peeking at real quick there. The driver of the 99, the deeper, darker dew 99. He was out of shape there, coming through the tri-oval. Where did the 33 of Greg O'Berry come from? Because he is battling for the race lead as they work down the back straightaway into turn number 3. That Iteris Chevrolet, the number 33, the driver out of Virginia, looking for the race lead. Right now he falls back into second place as Cole Day still eating up the inside groove here. He's trying to get around Nate Maurer, who was the pole setter tonight. See him all funneled down. Greg O'Berry actually to the inside here for the race lead down into turn number 3. Coming to complete lap 10. Will it be the inside lane of O'Berry or the 24 who's on the outside of Jordan Smith? It was Greg O'Berry who was able to lead that lap that time by. So O'Berry, Smith, Reynolds, and Maurer all have had a chance to lead a lap here in the first 10 completed laps as we work lap 11. Look at the VIP graphics, the old shed entry. That's Aaron Davidson. He has moved up 5 positions. He is trying to get around Nate Maurer right now. Maurer is stuck to the outside lane. Ever since he's got passed by Hunter Reynolds, he went to the outside and just has not been able to go anywhere since being put up there. His teammate Roy Fernandez also stuck to the outside group behind him. Everybody is lined up like a freight train. Choo-choo down on the bottom groove here tonight. We have only seen one pass made to the outside, and that was by the number 28 of Reynolds. Since then, the outside lane, since the tires have started to wear, have not gone anywhere. Come back this time, Jordan Smith will lead again at the line. Maurer still headed in the wrong direction. Quincy Atkins, the driver out of South Carolina. There you see him in that all-black number 75 as he works the... Oh, somebody way down out of the groove back there. Believe that was the number 30. Todd Poston, the driver out of Virginia. He's going to slide up the track in contact with Josiah Millen. Millen a little out of shape, but it hangs on to the number 40 East Bend Manufacturing Chevrolet, the driver out of Pennsylvania. These two battle back here for the 24th and 25th position. Just ahead of them, the number 19, the Bud Light Machine. Somebody's out of shape. Mullins was complete drift king out of turn number 2 onto the back straightaway. The ill handling number 3 right now, trying to get back underneath him. It looks like there is some right front damage on the number 3. That came from lap number 1 as, Dobbs up into the outside wall there, coming through the tri-oval. The 98 was trying to get to the gate, and it went up into the fence. Dobbs is right now back into the 32nd position. Not where he wanted to be tonight. But look at the racing still at the front of the field. Sturgill trying to get around Maurer. That would be for the 5th position. Sturgill makes the pass. Now here comes Josh Buckley looking to the inside of Fernandez. He will be able to complete the pass, knocking Fernandez down 7 positions. He started up inside the top 5. He actually started in 3rd. Now he's way back here, just trying to hang on to the top 10. And it's been a rough start to the season here in the Cup Cars for the Progression Series champion of Roy Fernandez. There's your battle for the front of the field as a 4-car, little bit of a breakaway. Jordan Smith, Greg O'Berry. O'Berry will look to the inside here down in turns 1 and 2. Not going to be able to make the pass as he got down onto the apron just a little bit with the left side tires. With our DraftTop.com onboard camera looking back off the race leader. You can see everybody coming out of turn 4 still battling back there. That's Aaron Davidson and Nathan Maurer still as they come back across the line. VIP Graphics 03 of Aaron Davidson to the outside. That's one of those paint jobs out of the VIP Graphic Designs stables. It was supposed to be a Chase Elliott alternate paint job, I believe it was. I saw it floating around the forums during the NASCAR season, and looks like Aaron Davidson got it replicated on the old sim rig here. So Aaron Davidson repping the NASCAR champion colors. We're calling the colors. It would have been a sweet car if Chase Elliott would have been able to run that this season. I'm sure Doyle Lowrance back here would have been able to paint some up. He's always got some great paint schemes out of the Raven Graphics stables. RacingJobs.com, number 7 here tonight. Lowrance has moved up 3 positions, running 13th right behind the number 77 SimBox entry of Doug Neal. These guys out in front of them, though, they have not given an inch. Teammate, no teammate, same manufacturer, different manufacturer. They are racing like it is the last lap here tonight already at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Next time by will be 20% into this one, and it will be Jordan Smith. But here comes Hunter Reynolds battling inside the top 3. He's going to look to the inside of Greg O'Berry. It'll be Smith leading on lap number 20, but Hunter Reynolds, Squidward himself, would like to take that number 28 Ford Mustang back to the point here tonight. Jordan Smith looks like he had a little bit of a bobble going into turn number 1. Reynolds and O'Berry will close the gap. See if either one of them can charge up here and battle Jordan Smith for the top spot here tonight. Looking at possibly about 10 to 15 laps away from green flag pit stops if we get there. Looks like all drivers but one. Jimmy Reynolds is the only one that did not take the green flag here tonight, being shown in our 34th position. It would actually be 33rd when the points are all tallied up here at the end of the night, as Stephen Herman, we got to take our hat off to him. He has probably the toughest job here tonight, as he is race control in the virtual booth tonight. Talked about JT Poole, though. There he is. The Marlin Motorsports, number 21, finished second in the first 2 races. Started deep into the field. He has moved up 5 spots, currently running into, it looks like, the 14th position behind the driver out of Ohio of Jamie Leach and his Great Lakes Brewing, number 13 entry. Looks like somebody's been into the back of that number 13 once here tonight. It is all caved in right there where it says Chevrolet on the back bumper of his ZL1 Camaro. So we're going to take a close eye on Jamie Leach and see if that car's handling goes away on the long run. It is a very sharp paint job out of the Bromley Design stable. It's just ahead of them. It is actually still Hunter Reynolds trying to get around the 33 of Greg O'Berry. Not able to do it just yet. O'Berry has the wound-up momentum on the outside lane. Reynolds, yes, has the shorter distance around the speedway, so he is really running a true mile and a half. O'Berry up the track just a little bit. Call it maybe. It's probably going to look like about 2 football fields longer of a distance for O'Berry running that middle groove here tonight. But it really pays dividends when it goes to the straightaway. Not going to be able to get it done once again here. So it's been about 6-7 laps since they've gone side by side. That's been allowing the number 90 of Michael Sturgill to start to close up. Last week's winner. Another one of those Ohio drivers. Closing in. It was a 4-car breakaway. Now you might as well call it 5 because he is there. The number 90 of Michael Sturgill. There it is, going on board. Gyro camera here. Passenger side of the Toyota number 90 Full Throttle Motorsports driver. That's his view right now. Out ahead of him, it's Cole Day, Greg O'Berry, Hunter Reynolds, and Jordan Smith. Smith way up high. High, wide, and handsome for Jordan Smith. We'll see if he's going to be able to hold the lead. He is not. It will be Hunter Reynolds that comes out of turn 2 with a full head of steam into the race lead. Hunter Reynolds will take the top spot. He sets sail. He will leave everybody behind them battling. There's the 33. Greg O'Berry going to come to pit road. Michael Sturgill and a handful of drivers all will come to pit lane here. Look at them all. Oh, the 88 of Combs locking him up. The Mountain Dew throwback 88. We'll watch to see if he gets a pit road penalty here or not. Could have been too fast entering for the 88. We're keeping an eye on that, but here comes the 90, the 33, the 6, the 71, the 03, and 88. All come to pit road. The 03 of Aaron Davidson looks like he has to back it up. That's going to spell disaster. Will Hunter Reynolds come to pit road? No, but Jordan Smith, Cole Day, the 2 teammates. Well, oh, and Smith with a big mess up coming to pit road. Takes out the cone. That will be somebody else sideways to pit road. That's the 15 of Peyton Johnson. But Jordan Smith will now be socked with a unsafe pit entry and speeding onto pit road. We'll watch to see what kind of pit road penalty Jordan Smith is hit with. Hunter Reynolds should be coming out of turn 4 this time, and he will dive the Ford Mustang. FSR on the side of that, number 28. Oh, JT Poole, very hot coming to pit road. He may have just hit the commitment cone. We'll see if he gets a pit road penalty. He was coming through the field in the number 21 Marlins Motorsport entry. So pit road is a very, very busy place. These 2 drivers right now are the 2 drivers that are left out onto the track, running 1 and 2. As JT Poole looks like had to actually take a tow to pit road. He may have had an issue. Millen going around low rants right now. Will the East Bend Manufacturing Deca Batteries car come to pit road? It will not, but Low Rants will. He will bring the Raven Graphics, RacingJobs.com entry to pit road. Quincy Atkins stays out. Josiah Millen stays out. Will Atkins come to pit road? Tires here tonight are going to mean a lot. A couple other drivers haven't quite made pit stops yet. Feeney, Hancock, Valenzuela, Griffith, Poston, Atkins, all have yet to come to pit road under the green flag cycle. Here comes Millen now in the number 40. The driver out of Topton, Pennsylvania. He'll make his way to pit road. He's going to bring, is that Russ Hancock who's locking him up? Russ Hancock was able to get into pit road. Now he's going to blow past his pit stall. He's going to have to back up the Bud Light machine. He was just down at Oklahoma and Tulsa, Oklahoma at the Expo Center. Some pump track racing with some of the best racers from all around the country. He made it back in time here tonight to race here on the Bad Bama Jamma 150 as Todd Poston is our race leader now. The Salty Zombie machine. So everybody's starting to cycle through Just taking a quick peek at it last time by for Todd Poston, who is the race leader, was a 32.58 second lap. Greg O'Berry, who came out of pit road, he should take over the race lead. He was a 30-second flat last time by. The difference in how fast new tires are here tonight. As you see the 13 of Jamie Leach go around the race leader. Leach will now get back onto the lead lap. Looks like 14 drivers on the lead lap as we await these two drivers. The 30 and the 83. That's Poston and Feeney, the last two cars on the track here. Looks like they are trying to play the long run game to see if they can catch a yellow flag here and be able to come to pit road under yellow instead of green flag, as it's been very treacherous for a lot of these drivers. Here comes Poston. He'll come to pit road. Todd Poston's going to lock him up. Salty Zombies on board that Toyota. NSR Super Speedway driver. First pit stall for Poston. He'll lock him up. He'll get down on the pit road. So that will leave one then. It's the K1 Graphics Liquid Moly Chevrolet of Brandon Feeney out of Canada. He will be the final driver to come to pit road tonight. Taking a peek through, it does look like Russ Hancock was popped with a pit road penalty. Shane Mullins with a pit road penalty. JT Poole, Jordan Smith. So 4 drivers getting popped on pit road for speeding. As Feeney still out here circling the speedway. There goes Lowrance. He'll go to the low side out of turn number 2. This position just changed hand. Cole Day just took over the second position from Greg O'Berry. That will be the battle for the race lead when Feeney does come to pit road. And it looks like here comes the 83. He'll come to pit road right now here on lap number 35. So he was able to stretch it the farthest, but it will cost him on the long run. As out of turn 4, there it is. Cole Day is now the race leader tonight. So after green flag pit cycles, it's the driver of the 99 Bass Pro Shops entry, Cole Day. He goes to the point. Greg O'Berry dropped the spot here during the green flag pit cycle. He is currently running in P number 2. Michael Sturgill picked up a spot over Hunter Reynolds. Right now, Michael Sturgill having himself a good run after last week's win out in Las Vegas. Right now, Michael Sturgill running 3rd. The Progression Series, the Cuban Missile Rocket. And it's Roy Fernandez, the newlywed. He is running currently 4th. Hunter Reynolds loses a couple positions here. He will fall all the way back to P number 5. Nate Maurer lost a couple positions on the initial start of this race here tonight. He has fallen back to 6th. Tim Combs out of Ohio, the Mountain Dew Machine, currently running 7th. And then it's these drivers that are battling it out. Rock'em Sock'em Bopper's back here. Doug Neal in the SimBox entry, owner-operator of SimBox. If you need a SimBox for your sim rig, race fans, head on over to Facebook.com, type in SimBox PC, and get yourself a SimBox for your rig. You can catch the review over here on Turn 3. I did it a couple weeks back. A very quality box and some new product lines coming out here in the next couple of weeks. Check out SimBox. Right now, Doug Neal is running in the 8th position. VIP graphics driver, that's Aaron Davidson. He's right now being worked over by Cody Sleeper down to the inside. This is the battle for the 9th and the 10th position. Jordan Smith just behind them. That is not a battle for position. Jordan Smith is a lap down currently. That is your top 10 here after the green flag pit cycle. Jordan Smith trying to work his way through the traffic here. He was towards the front of this field when he came to pit road. He was running 4th when he dove it down onto pit road. And then that unfortunate slide onto pit road, taking the cone out, heading through the grass. Driver of the number 3 here tonight is Shane Mullins, back here running into the 31st position. He did have a pit road penalty for too fast entering pit road with his number 3 Chevrolet. So he's currently a little bit down off the ticker, down way down into 31st position. See if he can get back up a couple of those positions here tonight before the end of this one. Remember Todd Poston, we talked about him. He was one of the final cars to come to pit road. Well, with him staying out there, that has dropped him all the way to 24th on our running order. Closest car to him would be this man, the driver out of Tamaqua, Pennsylvania. That's the 31 of Donald Bennett. Bennett's running 23rd right now. But it's everybody chasing this man. All day still out front. 9 laps till the halfway point, but look at the battle back here. Sturgill, Fernandez, Reynolds, Maurer. Actually, that's not even Maurer. That's the 19 of Russ Hancock, actually. We have to congratulate Russ Hancock, though, on bringing home a trophy from Oklahoma. Congratulations to you, Russ, and your whole family down there competing this week. Looked like a lot of fun. I saw my seats from the Chili Bowl in a couple of his photos. We were down there in January. So right now, Russ Hancock being shown down into the 32nd position on our timing and scoring after his pit road penalty and his little... It looked like he was playing the Austin Powers scene when he was stuck on the golf cart in the hallway until he found his pit box. Randy Johnson back here in position number 18. His buddy Darrell Clauter right behind him. Look at that beard, race fans. The driver of the number 12, the big unit, Randy Johnson. He's got a great beard, but he doesn't have a great arm like the man, the myth of Randy Johnson, played for the Arizona Diamondbacks back in the day. Yes, race fans, I hate to tell you, it's the wrong Randy Johnson. I know everybody was hoping for the big unit, but it's not. This Randy Johnson, he's a superhero in his own right. He was one of those essential workers who works for UPS, and he's out there delivering packages all the time. Not always able to make it here on a Tuesday night to play on the sim rig, but tonight Randy Johnson is here, and I gotta say, Randy, a couple of my packages are late for delivery. I wonder if they're sitting on the truck up there in New York. Hopefully they're not, and hopefully he's going to deliver them soon. This group here that was battling, Tim Combs, Doug Neal. There's the 24 of Jordan Smith, the 88. That is Tim Combs right there. Aaron Davidson, Cody Sleeper. Back here, this is the battle from 7th on back. Literally throw them under the blanket. Jamie Leach, Cody Levitt is just right there also. Levitt has moved up 12 positions in the Vegas Golden Knights. Vegas strong entry, the driver out of Las Vegas. A beautiful looking car there for Cody Levitt. And Jamie Leach had one of the quickest times in our practice session, but remember, he does have that rear end damage on the Great Lakes Brewing number 13. Jamie, a driver that has competed in Salt Flat Racing since the, I'm going to call it pretty much, I believe, the second season of the IROC series is when he came in, and he actually won a championship in the IROC divisions. Now trying to compete on Tuesday here in the SimBox Cup Series for Salt Flat Racing. As there's some smoke out in front of us. I believe that is the 04 Draft Top machine. Raise Energy sponsored 04 of Danny Valenzuela, the driver out of Utah. Down off the base. Somebody was trying to come to pit road. I believe that was Michael Sturgill. Sturgill looks like he was trying to come to pit road. No caution flag came out. Troubles coming to pit road for Michael Sturgill. Looks like some right front damage on this number 90 Toyota. Let's take the look back because they're telling us we have a replay here. Sturgill down on the apron. Something definitely gone wrong on the right side of that Toyota as he tried to get it to pit road, and the car just hooked right, and then it came back left, and through the grass he went. Something is broke on the number 90 of Michael Sturgill. Now it looks like he's up the full song and dance, but well down the running order. He was inside the top 10. Remember, he was inside the top 5. Now he's way back into the 25th position with heavy right front damage on that car. It almost looks like a tire exploded, but he has not come to pit road. Last time he came to pit road was back on lap 26, as a couple drivers are now starting to cycle through onto pit road. Looks like Fernandez, Mauer, Combs, and Lowrance all down on pit road. Here comes a couple other drivers will start to come to pit road. There's the 7 of Lowrance. We talked about him. Hunter Reynolds coming to pit road, and the number 29 or 28, the number 33 of Grego Berry also. Cole Day, though, not coming to pit road. As he works upon the number 2, that is the driver out of Omaha, Nebraska, of Jared Hagedorn. Hagedorn back into the 15th position. Cole Day sat out a year on the iRacing platform to help out Jared Hagedorn, and Jared made some tremendous leaps and bounds there for his crew, posting some of his best finishes just the other season. Randy Johnson. Oh, trouble! Trouble! Caution flag out! The 3 of Mullins spinning out of turn number 4. Second caution flag here of the night, just over the halfway point as we were working through green flag pit stops. That's going to trap a couple of our race leaders. Laps down. We'll have to go back here in a couple of seconds and watch what happened on the speedway as Shane Mullins, we know the number 3, unfortunately, is involved in this one. Possibly Randy Johnson also involved. Let's see if this is what we're looking for here. Not sure if both drivers were trying to come to pit road, but Randy Johnson didn't make it to pit road. He just missed it, and the 3 hard nose into the wall. And a little contact there. I'm not sure if both were coming to pit road or if just Randy Johnson called it out late coming to pit road. Look at the closing rate there. Johnson was about middle of the track. It looks like when he tried to go left to the pit road. Neither of those drivers, last time they were down on pit road was about lap 30, so they both needed to come to pit road. I don't believe this is how they wanted to come to pit road, though. Just the slightest of contact, and then Mullins was down on the apron. Sturgill was right there also behind them. See if we can dial up the in-car camera with Michael Sturgill. That'll make you pucker up just a little bit as you work your way through that one. So a couple guys came to pit road here. Jamie Leach coming to pit road. He did not make a stop yet. This will be his stop. Randy Johnson will finally get to come to pit road. Jared Hagedorn also coming to pit road. A lot of drivers either had already just got their pit stop done, so that should cycle Cole Day possibly through as the race leader. Look how many cars, though, are out in front of our race leader of Cole Day. All those cars will get a wave around here. They will get to come back around. When it is 1 to go, they will all hit the gas. They will come back around the Atlanta Motor Speedway, and they will tag the back of the field. If they were to pit right now, though, unfortunately, they would then go a lap down to Cole Day because Day has already made his pit stop. He is not going to be coming to pit road here. As we're just over that halfway point here tonight in the Bad Mama Jamma 150, we got to thank the man who decided to name this race here at Atlanta. A lot of people are thinking it's the Bad Mama Jamma from down in Alabama. Well, it is not. It's the Bad Mama Jamma from Topton, Pennsylvania. And his name is Josiah Millen. He drives the number 40 right there, the deck of batteries, East Penn Manufacturing Machine. We got to thank Josiah tonight for coming up with the name here for this race. It is race number 3, and we also got to thank Michael Bromley from the Bromley Designs Group for coming up with the logo here tonight for the Bad Mama Jamma 150. If you need a paint, race fans, you need to head on over to Bromley Designs via Facebook.com. You need to get in contact with Michael Bromley. Not only is he a painter on iRacing, he does logo designs and also graphic design work. Head on over to Bromley Designs today and get your paint job so you can get on the track and be looking fly. Talking about flying, we're going to be going back green flag. Next time by after we work our second caution flag of the evening, just over that halfway point. Still going to have a little over 40 laps, call about 44 laps to go here in this one as we're come back into our restart zone here tonight and waiting on our Thomas E-Step Foundation as the lights actually will come back out onto the pace car. We'll go back around here one more time, so we'll keep the same starting lineup though. It'll be Cole Day, Cody Levitt, Josiah Millen, Cliff Mullins, Zach Howell, Darrell Slaughter, Quincy Atkins, Todd Poston, Donald Bennett, Randy Johnson, Jamie Leach, Michael Sturgill, Brandon Feeney, Jordan Smith, and Roy Fernandez. That's your top 15 running order here as we pace under our second caution flag of the evening. While we have a second here, we also got to thank another one of the sponsors here. DraftTop.com was the progression sponsor here with the Salt Flat Racing Series. This season, it is our post-race sponsor. Well, we got to thank DraftTop.com. Race fans, your dad needs a stocking stuffer. Now, I know when you head on over to DraftTop.com, because of the holiday, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, DraftTop is very low on their supplies right now, but they do have some very special draft tops for dad. If he's a race fan and he likes to drink topless, race fans, they still have some of the Martinsville 250 special draft tops that were made for the sponsor for the Martinsville race. So head on over to drafttop.com today, get your draft top bar tool, and stuff it in dad's sock stuffer. Tongue twister here as we go back to the green flag. Cole Day coming up through the gearbox. He's down on the inside. Looks like Danny Valenzuela had a little trouble back there in the 04 getting up to speed. It looks like everybody will be able to clear. Cole Day will lead him off of turn number 2 as they work down the back straightaway. Valenzuela down off the speedway. Here comes Hal down to the inside now on Millen as they are just about 3 wide down there with turns number 3 and 4. Levitt will lift, and he will take the Vegas Golden Knights machine back a couple spots here so he can still continue to battle, but Cole Day has the race lead, and he is starting to run away because Millen's still to the outside. That's Martha White down to the bottom. The Salty Zombie chasing down Martha White, trying to eat her up. Which one of these drivers can stay smooth on the wheel as it's pressure time? These restarts are always high-pressure moments because everybody feels like they are Superman with the brand-new tires on here. Looking at the numbers, and it's telling me that we will have to make another pit stop here tonight. The question being, though, will we be able to have green flag pit stops, or will another caution flag fly here? Looking at possibly about 25 laps before we would be able to hit that window. One car, unfortunately, did disconnect. I believe it was the number 3 is Shane Mullins. He's been down on pit road for very long, as Cole Day, Zach Howell, Todd Poston, then Josiah Millen started to fade a little bit. Cody Levitt is also back there. He started on the front row on this restart. He has fallen back to 5th. Millen is now back to 4th. Quincy Atkins is right there. Randy Johnson, 2 team cars out of the No Doubt Racing stables as they work down the back straightaway. They're trying to work together. Jamie Leach is just behind them. And then that is the number 22 of Josh Buckley, who is actually a lap down, but because of the wave around cars having to start at the tail end of the field, he is right there. One driver to pit road. There's the 24 of Jordan Smith. Looks like he's trying to take on some tires on his number 24 entry. Salty Zombie, though, Page into the inside. Crash down the back straightaway. Posted, Zach Howe going around. Third caution flag of the evening coming out. We'll have to wait and see what happened. That was just out of the camera angle that we were watching. Todd Poston and Zach Howe, though, are involved. Looks like Jordan Smith still sitting on pit road in his number 24 entry. He will come back out all onto the track now. Let's take a look back. Hard contact for Zach Howe back out onto the track. JT Cool was right there. Everybody else looks like they may have avoided that. Maybe Russ Hancock got a piece of the spinning 85 machine. We'll have to watch this back a couple times here, see if we have some different angles to look at this. Let's go from above. Oh, two drivers just making contact down the back straightaway. Let's see, does Russ Hancock... Can't tell there if Russ Hancock did get... He did hit the inside wall, so he is involved. At least 4 cars involved in this one. Right on board here with Zach Howe. See what he saw. See him trying to hold the wheel straight there as he's spinning, not to go back out onto the speedway. He was along for a ride there, that is for sure. So 4 cars involved in an incident here. A couple drivers did take this time to go to pit road. Looks like Cole Day went to pit road. He'll restart a little bit deeper into the field. But as we pace here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Bad Mama Jamma 150, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back here for the end of this one.
To the front bumper, and he hits him again now. Ray Alfala into the outside wall.
He's gonna pass nearly 3 cars down that front straightaway, and he's gonna get them all done with. What amazing!
Racely to the inside goes Logan Cloudman is gonna touch in. Pit press sideways. What a save!
Look to the outside as Cronkite goes off. De Jong into second place.
Going for the switchback. Oh, pinpoint driving.
It's howling down to the inside.
Trying this contact though.
Slide left to the racetrack. Chris Renner drives it back down underneath, and he takes that second spot right back. Joker goes to Garrett Lowe.
Garrett Lowe should take victory with all that contact.
He's going to try and make the move around the outside the parabolica. That's not going to work, but he's going to try and get the cut back here. Get the run out the parabolica. That's beautifully done there. Michael Schumacher, there's a little bit of door banging as well.
Welcome back here, race fans, to the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Lights are out on the iRacing pace track. Going to be Quincy Atkins, Michael Sturgill, Greg O'Berry, and Daryl Clotter here as we come back into the Thomas E-Step Foundation Green Flag Restart Zone. A little bit of a jumbled up start there as a couple of these drivers are on different strategies here as we're back under the green flag. As look at that 03 of Aaron Davidson trying to thread the needle down on the bottom. He had the door slammed on his face there by the number 33 of Greg O'Berry. Hunter Reynolds, look at him, he's back there. He's back in the challenge for the race lead after the pit road penalty. Reynolds back up inside the top 5. Cole Day, who did come to pit road there on lap 63, he restarted with 4 fresh tires. See if he can work his way back to the front, but it's Quincy Atkins leading the first lap back to Green Flag Racing, and look who's sitting there on the outside in number 90. That is Michael Sturgill. We thought Sturgill was dead in the water in his number 90. That caution flag brought him right back into this one. Davidson looking to the inside with the VIP Graphics and Designs number 03. Look who's quietly sitting inside the top 10. He drives the number 26 out of Florida. It's the old man, Daryl Clotter. He's sitting there to the outside, running 6th, and is racing that number 26. Sideways, though, for Aaron Davidson. Hangs on to it out of turn number 2. The driver was certainly having to work the wheel to try and hold on to that Chevrolet. One of those drivers that always has a fast, bad Camaro when he comes to the track. Somebody hard into the outside wall. The 77 of Doug Neal has gone for a little bit of a ride as he's up in smoke down here, entering turn 1 for the 4th caution of the evening. Take the look back here real quick. Oh, Lowrance and Doug Neal coming together in the tri-oval JT Pool. His streak will end at 2. As you see the 77 down there. Smoke bellowing out of the car. Stephen Pugh also getting a little piece of the contact action there. Right on board, JT Pool's onboard camera. Hard contact for JT. His Marlin Motorsports nose piece all bent up on that Ford Mustang. No hood, but he drives it away. Look at him coming at us. That is very hard contact there for the 77 of Doug Neal. That put us under caution, but look at pit road. The race off of pit road, it'll be Cole Day, Josiah Millen, Cody Levitt, Jamie Leach, Roy Fernandez, Nate Maurer, Quincy Atkins, Greg O'Berry, Aaron Davidson, then Hunter Reynolds, Cody Sleeper, Michael Sturgill, Josh Buckley, Tim Combs. So the running order will be a little bit shuffled here when we go back racing. Everybody trying to save the tires that they do have. All the drivers inside the top 6, they all pitted under the last caution flag, and that's Randy Johnson, Cliff Mullins, Peyton Johnson, Jason Griffith, Stephen Pugh, and Brandon Feeney. Here you see the 24 of Jordan Smith back out onto the speedway, but heavy damage to the Lowe's front end. His night of trying to snatch a win won't happen here in the Bad Mama Jamma 150. Just behind the number 24, that is the Racing Jason entry. looking to see where he's going to line up on our timing and scoring. And it looks like that actually will be 4th driver out of Tennessee. Good looking hot rod for him. Got Griffith Stone on the hood and the sides in a kind of called like a chrome ghost lettering. A very interesting paint job. I believe Quincy Atkins was the one who actually painted that car up, and also been very quiet tonight. The auto by Nelson, 2 Extreme Motorsports driver, the number 76 of Cliff Mullins. The Solid Rock Carriers Chevrolet is up here running in P number 2. He has moved up 19 spots. Race fans, I don't know if you know how hard it is to pass drivers on the track, but to move up 19 spots is probably one of the most challenging things to do. So for him to move up that far in our running order tonight takes that takes a big feat. Let's take a look and see where all of our drivers have worked their way up from here. You see Mullins up 19, but right behind him, that's Griffith. That is up 28 positions. A couple drivers have lost a couple spots here tonight. Doug Neal, who just got involved in that accident. Jordan Smith, JT Poole. Some of the biggest drops through the bucket. Zach Howe also in that category. So we'll see who can hang on some of these older tires here in the closing laps of the Bad Mama Jamma 150. Did just notice, though, that the lights are out on the pace truck already, so it'll be Randy Johnson, Cliff Mullins, Peyton Johnson, Griffith, then Pugh, then Feeney, Day, Millen, Levitt, and Leach are your top 10 here. Come back into the Thomas E. Step Foundation restart zone. Let's see what kind of run we can get. Randy Johnson waits for that green flag, and we are off and racing once again. It'll be 26 lap shootout till the end here. A good start. Somebody a little bit slow as they're 3 wide. Combs is in the middle. Clauter down to the bottom, and I believe that's the 7 of Lowrance to the outside. Randy Johnson, though, blocking down the back straightaway, trying to make Peyton Johnson just sit back there into position number 2 as he will come off of turn 4. It'll be Randy Johnson leading the first lap back to green flag racing. It'll be now 25 laps to go. And boy, here comes Cole Day trying to chomp his way through the field. Look at Stephen Pugh, the old street stock racer. Contact, Dobbs, and it looks like Mullins down to the inside. Dobbs will spin to the inside here. No caution flag as it's off the raceway. Dobbs going to back her back up the track and see if he can get fired back off into the right direction. So Dobbs now. See if we can watch this one back. What happened to Dobbs? Looks like Cliff comes up the speedway. Oh, and Dobbs comes down the speedway out of turn 2. Both of them make hard contact with each other, and then Dobbs finds the inside wall post and almost coming down there and getting a little piece of that action, too. Front of the field, though, right now it's Johnson and Johnson. It's the big Johnson show out front here with 24 laps to go, now 23. Randy leading Peyton, then Cole Day, and look at Roy Fernandez. He'll take a bid to the inside here on Cody Levitt. Fernandez is going to go down there, and looks like he should be able to make quick work of Cody Levitt. Cody Day just out ahead here. Right there he is in his 99. A couple other drivers still doing the side-by-side jig. That's the 75 of Quincy Atkins, who's right now holding on to 6th over Aaron Davidson. Those drivers are on the same tire strategy. Right now, Stephen Pugh is the driver who has started to fall through the field as he has some of the older tires inside the top 10. So he still has a set of fresh Goodyear rubbers down there in the pits. Battle for the race lead as here comes Peyton Johnson out of turn 4. He's going to look to take a lap lead here tonight. Johnson will lead at the line over Johnson. Randy falling back to second for the time being. May not be able to come out here and race as much as he would like to. Big wiggle by Randy Johnson. He's going to give up some ground there. As now he takes the bid to the inside, though. And Peyton Johnson hold him off there. A big slide up the speedway by the 12. Peyton Johnson's going to lead again. Can he drink some Kool-Aid? He's 20 laps away from it. Aaron Davidson making a little contact, it looked like, coming down into turn number 1 with the 33 of Greg O'Berry, who's down to the inside. Shuffling Aaron Davidson back to 8th. Greg O'Berry, Cody Levitt, side by side down the back straightaway. Davidson will push the 33 Interest machine down into turn number 3. Bid for the race lead, though, once again. Here comes Randy Johnson. They know Cole Day is right there. So will be Randy Johnson once again down on the bottom side of the speedway. Look at Quincy Atkins also. He is coming. Cole Day tried to take a peek to the inside. Not going to do anything with it. Down into turn number 1 as, bump there from the number 75 of Atkins to the 99 of Day. Letting him know he's right there. All these drivers pushing very hard. Another bump through the tri-oval there from Quincy to the back there of Day. $18 laps to go, and look at them as they are 2 by 2 by 2 for the top 9 positions. Now they single file out at the back of this group, but they are still side by side, 3 rows deep. Look at everybody check up as they come through the center of the corner. They are literally nose to tail. One of them going to slide down to the inside. That's Quincy Atkins. He's going to try and hang on to it, but he's going to be out of the running for the race lead. Almost 3 wide as Greg O'Berry looking to shoot the middle. They are 3 wide, leaning on each other out of turn 2. Greg O'Berry leaned on the 6, and oh boy, Cole Day sideways down the back straightaway. Sideways racing on straightaway. As the 33 going to try and pull a little bit of a slider as he goes up the speedway in front of the 15 of Peyton Johnson. 3 wide, Roy Fernandez in the middle. Johnson trying to hold on. He's sideways through the tri-oval. Fernandez has the lift. Here comes the 03 of Aaron Davidson. He'll take advantage of it. Here comes the number 28 of Hunter Reynolds. He'll take advantage also, as now Greg O'Berry goes to the point. So with Greg O'Berry to the point with 16 laps to go. Crash! Josh Buckley around. TheDraftTop.com, number 2 of Josh Buckley out of Massachusetts has gone around. Jamie Leach looks like he might be involved in it also, as Buckley's night with 15 to go up in a cloud of smoke. Watch this one back here and see what happened. Oh, Quincy Atkins and looks like the 01 of Cody Sleeper were sideways in front of this group. Let's see what happened here. 75. Oh, Peyton Johnson was to the outside. Jamie Leach is involved. Something happened with Peyton Johnson there. We'll see if we can find Johnson on our screen, who was just battling for the race lead and then fell through the field. Watch that number 15. This is coming down the back straightaway. The wreck happens in turn number 3. Johnson looks like he had something go wrong entering turn 3. Tried to stay up. Cody Sleeper was right there, and then the 75 also. Quincy Atkins getting involved. There's the 22 then spinning. Innocent bystander there for the 22 of Josh Buckley. He's going to get the raw end of the deal. Didn't even know it was coming. So now things are going to change again here with 14 laps to go. Timing and scoring is telling us it is actually going to be Donald Bennett at the front of the field, as then it would be Greg O'Berry, and O'Berry's on 4 fresh rubbers, and it's Randy Johnson here with Davidson, Cole Day, Roy Fernandez, Josiah Millen, Cody Levitt, Nathan Maurer. We'll see if that stands here by the time we get to the end of this race. Just taking a peek, it looks like Bennett will have an extra set of tires left in the pits right now, but everybody else should be out of tires. If my calculations are right on my fingers and toes here tonight. It's always one you have to contemplate. Do you use all the tires that are given to you here tonight, or do you try and save one for the end? It looks like Bennett's going to go for that second one, and he's going to try and hold on to a set of tires in case a late race caution were to come, and then he can go down pit road and slap them on. So it's Bennett, O'Berry, Johnson, Davidson, Day, Fernandez, Millen, Levitt, Maurer, and Pugh rounding out the top 10 machines here. Should be about 10 laps to go when we do go back racing. See right here, will we actually turn the pace truck lights off? We do. Next time by, we go green. It'll be 11 laps to go. An extra lap, bonus lap for all your race fans. Taking a peek, and it will be Racing Jason getting the lucky dog. He will join the back of the field here. He will be back on the lead lap and looking to try to advance his position. Working our 5th caution flag, they are telling me here tonight. See if we can finish this one out under the green flag after working our 5th caution flag. Bennett, O'Berry, Johnson, Davidson, your front 4. What do you say we turn it up a little bit? crash on the back straightaway will bring us under the caution flag here once again. 6th caution flag with under 10 laps to go. Peyton Johnson, Todd Poston involved in this one, I believe. Have to take a look and see. You see Donald Bennett up the track, and he was on those older tires. Todd Poston then getting turned around. Peyton Johnson also sliding just behind them. See Bennett up into the wall, then Poston, then down into Cliff Mullins, and Dobbs was also right there, but there you see the 30 and the 31 getting together. Didn't see what happened really to Peyton Johnson there, but he did go around. Let's see if we can find out what happened to Peyton Johnson. Oh, it looks like his car just snapped loose coming out of the corner, and he just spun it around and sliding around down the back straightaway like a fish out of water, flailing around. So that puts us under our 6th caution flag here of the evening. Randy Johnson, Roy Fernandez, Aaron Davidson, Cole Day, and Greg O'Berry are the top 5. Then it's Josiah Millen, Cody Levitt, Darrell Clauter, Nathan Maurer, and Brandon Feeney. You know, we gotta point out this machine right here. That's the SimBox driver, Nate Maurer out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Well, our Turn 3 studios here in Pennsylvania. Not very far from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, just about 30, 35 minutes down the road. Maybe we'll call it 45 and be generous, thinking that we're driving Miss Sally out to Lancaster. Well, Nate is one of those avid hunters here in Pennsylvania, and archery season is open, so he got himself a doe a little bit earlier, I believe it was, or possibly a buck. I'd have to actually go back through the messages and look, but he shipped me out some beef jerky the other day, and it showed up here today at the studio, and I can tell you, race fans, it was pretty darn good. I already ate half the bag. I'm going to have to see if I can beg him for a little more. It was pretty good. So we got to thank Nate Maurer for hooking us up here in the studio, keeping us fueled up here tonight. The driver of that number 71 SimBox entry. Currently running 9th here and looking to advance his position because we will go back racing before we'd have to go to overtime. It's 6 to go right now. It'll be 5 to go next time by. I believe the pace truck lights should go out. Race leader, the big unit of Randy Johnson still. What is the Cuban Missile who's running right there? That black number 6 SimBox entry. What does the Cuban Missile have to say? He got married in the off-season, the downtime between the Progression Series and the SimBox Cup Series here on Tuesday night. What is he going to have to say? I know his wife out there is watching. I believe she has a special message if he can park it in victory lane. We do have to say congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Fernandez, though, on joining the ranks of being married. So congratulations. Does look like the pace truck lights will go off, so it'll be a 4-lap shootout here. Will we be able to go 4 laps of green flag racing and finish it out under the scheduled 100-lap distance here tonight in the Bad Bama Jamma 150? It'll be Randy Johnson, Roy Fernandez, Aaron Davidson, Cole Day, Greg O'Berry, Josiah Millen, your top 6 drivers. When we go back, all the drivers inside the top, looks like top 17 on the same tire sequence. The Marlin Motorsports number 21 of JT Poole is back out onto the speedway. He has to make 3 more laps to be able to pick up a spot from Doug Neal, and that will help in the championship bid for the number 21 of JT Poole, the young man out of Mississippi. iRacing Pace Truck will dive in this time. We're coming back into the Thomas Estep Foundation restart zone. Pesky Chevrolet is off the speedway. Green flag is back into the air. Put 4 laps on the board and let's go racing. A great restart by the outside lane. Roy Fernandez going to shoot out into the race lead. One of them way down onto the grass. I believe that is Cliff Mullins. We stay green as he stays down to the inside of the speedway as they storm down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Look at them. Here comes the big unit. Here comes Aaron Davidson, the VIP graphics driver. It'll be 3 laps to go this time by 3 more laps here tonight at Hotlanta Motor Speedway. Johnson still leading as they work out of turn number 2. Everybody's still stacked up behind them. Looks like the 33 and the 99 leaning on each other. Here comes the 03. Now Cole Day going to dive down to the bottom, see if they can shuffle Roy Fernandez on that outside groove out as they work out of turn number 4. This time they will look up. They will see at the flag stand. 2 flags in the air. That means 2 laps to go. 3 miles of racing here in the Bad Mama Jamma 150 tonight at Atlanta. Look at Aaron Davidson. He's hungry like a wolf. But what will Cole Day do for a Klondike bar? Greg O'Berry going to throw a huge block down the back straightaway on Cody Levitt. Here comes Millen into the top 5 here at the end of this one. Out of turn 4 they come. Will they get to the white flag? Aaron Davidson slides up the track. Fernandez slaps the wall. It's 1 lap to go. Presented by Sim Speed Shop. With 1 lap to go, will they be able to bring it back around here? It's the final lap, and Randy Johnson still out front as he will dive it off into turn number 3 for the final time here tonight. As he's going to have to go up the track. He gets a little tight, but it will be at the line. It'll be Randy Johnson winning the Bad Mama Jamma 150. Roy Fernandez finishes there in the 2nd position. Aaron Davidson finishes 3rd. Josiah Millen 4th. Cole Day 5th. Cody Levitt finishes 6th. Greg O'Berry in 7th. Nate Maurer 8th. 9th goes to Hunter Reynolds, and Doyle Lowrance rounds out the top 10 field here tonight. Take a look at the right-hand side as that's our unofficial results here tonight from the Bad Mama Jamma 150 here tonight. As your winner, the big unit will be going to victory lane for the first time this season. He won an IROC championship, and then he had to go away and go to work, delivering packages up in the New York area. Here comes his teammate, racing Jason Dobbs. He's going to give him a little bump there. Congratulations. He's going to burn him down for us race fans here tonight. That is your winner, Randy Johnson, winning here at Atlanta and in the Bad Mama Jamma 150 here at Hotlanta. Quincy Atkins going to come up and he's just going to give him a sucker punch, say congratulations there, young chap. So as he burns them down, we're going to take a quick step away here and get ready for your post-race show, which is brought to us by DraftTop.com. Randy Johnson, your winner. Don't go away. Let's hear what Randy Johnson has to say after this wild one here tonight. Welcome back here, race fans, to the Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Bad Mama Jamma 150 here, the third race of the season. As you see it in the bottom right-hand corner of our screen, that's our winner here tonight. Let's go down trackside for our post-race show, brought to us by DraftTop.com, and catch up with the man, the myth. They call him a legend. It's the man out of the No Doubt Racing Stables, Randy Johnson. Randy, you're able to park it in victory lane here tonight, but this was one that these boys made you earn.
Oh, I can't even believe it, there, Roger. That was a hell of a race, hell of a run to the finish there at the end. I don't think I've ever thrown a block like that in my life and lived to tell the tale. Yeah, great race, and I got helped out by some timely caution. I was having a lot of pit issues, but awesome race, awesome track.
Yeah, you didn't show up on the scene here at the front of the field till over the halfway point tonight. This track, it's Atlanta. 1, it's very hard on tires. 2, it's really hot out there. 3, it's really slick. Were you worried that all those things at the end of this race were going to come into play?
Oh, totally. I was definitely not the best long-run car out there. I know Roy was able to work those old tires, cold day. Like a lot of those guys, I couldn't really seem to find it on the long run, but I was dialed up on the short run. And I got lucky at that last caution. The tires cooled off, I guess, just enough to hold it pretty much wide open those last 4 laps. But when I got that pressure coming into 3 and 4, I thought I was going to give it up to Roy there.
Yeah, you slid up the track. We were able to hold the momentum and get to the start-finish line first, and that is what it is all about, as you win tonight here at Atlanta. It is round number 3. I believe this is your first race, as possibly not. It's your second one. You raced last week at Las Vegas, but you didn't get to race at Daytona, so it kind of puts you behind the 8 ball when it really comes down to points. Tonight will help you start to close that gap. It will propel you inside the top 20. I know with your work schedule, Randy, which we got to thank you for everything you do, delivering those packages all around the New York area, but looking forward to possibly maybe making a couple more events here in the foreseeable future.
I'm definitely shooting to try to make all of them. Tonight was worked out pretty good. I was able to get settled in, and I was just trying to go for a good finish. Like you said, I missed the first race, so I was just trying to get a result in after last week. And next thing you know, some good tire strategy. We were working out with Jason and Steve and Quincy. Quincy went opposite strategy just to give one of us a shot, but it worked out at the end to put some fresh tires on and hold track position. Then it was game on and went to win.
And that's exactly what you did. You won it here tonight in the Bad Mama Jamma 150. Who do you got to thank as we roll the red carpet out and hand you the microphone? You are the winner here tonight in round number 3.
I got to thank you hosting this little broadcast here. This whole league, this Cup Series has been a lot of fun. A lot of clean racers in here. Got to thank Roy for not killing me there on the backstretch. My teammates, Dobbs, I got Steve, Quincy, and then I had an old timely veteran in my ear there in the last couple laps. People might know him, Jeff Bergener, giving me good spots there at the end.
Well, there you hear it from your winner out of the No Doubt Racing stable. That's the driver of the number 12. That is the big unit, Randy Johnson. Congratulations to Randy winning the Bad Mama Jamma 150 here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Coming home in a close second place, it is the driver, the SimBox Motorsports. It's the Cuban Missile. Roy, you gave it all she got. You fired that missile off there in turns 3 and 4 of the final lap. You just weren't able to get there. What did you need to get around the big unit?
I need a little bit more help, man. I need a little bit more push. I know I got a little bit of a push first going around from Cold Day, but he followed the low line since it was much faster, and I was kind of stuck up on the high end. But I'm pretty decent to be able to work that side draft going around the turns and keep it there. So honestly, I thought I was going to fall back because when I was looking in my mirror, I didn't see anyone. I saw everyone on the bottom, so I thought I was going to for sure lose it all. But I managed to stay in there and lifted a bit there for Randy. Congratulations to him for holding me off. It was well played. It was the same move I would have made, and congrats to him.
Earlier in the race, you got stuck to the outside with your teammate. You guys went from being inside that top 5 like a rock, dropping through the field here. did you find anything in the late going out there?
Oh, absolutely. I think honestly, for our team, the long run is what's best. I was catching up to third, second, first place. Where towards the end, I was trying to follow that long run strategy because I was definitely having that speed on the long run. But on the short run, I was having a little bit of issues just because I'm just not that fast when you got all these cars drafting together. But on that long run with those tires, I can definitely have some great tire management. So that's what I've got going for me.
Well, you come home second here tonight, Roy, and we haven't talked to you really since your wedding, so congratulations on becoming a happily married couple out there. I believe she has a special message. Something about socks I'm supposed to ask?
Yeah, she's got some socks on her that she was gifted to during our wedding, and they say shh on one sock and the other one says I'm racing. So she wears them every time I'm racing, so it's pretty cool.
Well, maybe one day we'll let her jump in the old sim rig here. Maybe she can show you how to park the 6 back into Victory Lane. What do you say?
Oh, absolutely. I'd love to get her here.
Well, you never know what's around the corner, race fans. But Roy, second place tonight. Who makes it all possible?
Well, I got to thank you guys, man. This league is phenomenal. I got to thank Donald Bennett for all the hard work he's doing. Steven there for administering the league. Bromley, I know he's not with us, but he's with us in our hearts and our racing for sure. The SimBox Motorsports, my team, Cody Sleeper, Doug Neal, Nate Maurer, and last but not least, not my fiance, but my wife, Marissa Fernandez.
Well, there you have it, folks. He didn't make the mistake. He did thank the most important one, and he did call her his wife. Roy Fernandez, the SimBox Motorsports driver, comes home P number 2. He was the champion in the Progression Series, trying to follow it up, so it's his best finish so far of the season. He comes home P number 2. Just funneling in there in the third spot, it is the driver of the 03. It's the VIP Graphics Old Shed Mohican Esports driver, Aaron Davidson. Davidson, a fast Chevrolet all night long. You just weren't able here at the end to gather up the ponies underneath the hood.
Hey, I'm pretty happy with what we got here in third. I think we were all over the place with position-wise, but yeah, really good race out there. A lot of crazy racing. But yeah, good result for VIP Graphics and Design and the old.
A great result, that is for sure. Anytime you finish on the podium with some of the names that are here on Tuesday nights, it really puts a notch in the belt and shows these guys who you are, gets your name out there. But you said about the blocks out there. This cup package, when we come to the 1.5 miles, the 2-mile tracks, it is very hard to pass because at any point you could get blocked or you could throw a block. And the thing that I saw, not tonight, but in previous, blocks sometimes kind of lead you to the infield.
Yeah, that is true. I definitely don't like getting blocked. I try not to block anybody else, but I mean, sometimes like what Randy pulled, sometimes you got to do what you got to do to get the win. I mean, Roy had an amazing outside run there. I was shocked when he just drove around me on that outside by himself. So, yeah, Randy had to do what you have to do, and sometimes that's what you have to do to get the win.
But a strong third place finish here. That's going to give you some good points here. Also, that'll jump you up inside, I believe it's the top 10. Or actually, that's going to jump you up inside the top 20 also. So good points tonight here. Can you build on this run here at Atlanta, though, and carry that momentum forward the rest of the season?
Definitely going to try. We had a shaky start to the season at Daytona, and then last week, don't know what was going on. Just got caught up in some other stuff. So but we're going to move forward and hopefully put on a good show from here on out. Get the 03 back into victory lane.
Well, it's been a little while since we've seen that 03 in victory lane, so we hope you can get it there soon. But Aaron, podium finish here tonight. Who do you got to thank?
Well, first I got to thank my crew chief spotter tonight, Craig Lavelle. He made that awesome pit call, actually not to pit when everybody else went in. Got me the track position back that I needed to get back up here. I was kind of skeptical, but he did an amazing job. And then turn 3, VIP graphics and design, Old Shed, Bohica, all them guys, they definitely helped me out from week to week.
There you heard it from Aaron Davidson. He's going to finish here third. He is the final podium position driver here tonight. He followed Roy Fernandez and Randy Johnson across the start-finish line. Congratulations to all 3 of our podium finishers. As we take a quick look here at our results, take a look and find where your favorite driver placed here tonight in the Bad Mama Jamma 150. Race fans, that was an amazing race, and especially how about those closing laps, especially when we went racing with just 4 laps to go. How else would you have liked to come down to it with side-by-side racing and Randy Johnson just hanging on to squeak into victory lane here tonight? Takes his first win of the season. That puts 3 different winners in 3 different races. Brandon Massey was able to hold his pedal flat to the floor at Daytona and win. Then last week it was Michael Sturgill able to hold his pedal flat to the floor for a win. And even Randy Johnson here tonight, he held his foot straight to the floorboard and parked it in victory lane. So Randy Johnson will be singing into next week as this race is over here from the Atlanta Motor Speedway. We got to thank all the sponsors here tonight that made this possible here. We got to thank the Bad Mama Jamma, Josiah Millen himself, for naming this race and coming on board for the Atlanta. We also got to thank DraftTop.com, SimSpeed Shop, the Thomas E. Step Foundation, and of course, SimBox. Race fans, are you looking for a button box for your sim rig, iRacing, Forza, Gran Turismo? You need to head on over to Facebook.com. You need to type in SimBox PC, and you need to contact Doug Neal today to get yourself a SimBox for your sim rig. Race fans, we thank you for tuning in here tonight. We hope you all enjoyed the show here from the Atlanta Motor Speedway. We will be back next week with some more Salt Flat Racing action for the SimBox Cup Series. Until we see you, though, at the races next time, everybody stay safe, and we will see you at the races.